Good morning, class. Everyone, stand up and bow our head and feel the presence of God. Loving Heavenly Father, we come to you this hour, asking for your blessing and help as we are gathered together. We pray for guidance in the matters at hand and ask that you would clearly show us how to conduct our work with a spirit of joy and enthusiasm. Give us the desire to find ways to excel in our work. Amen. Please, class, take your seat. Okay, once again, good morning, class. How are you doing today? Oh, that's great. All of you seem energetic today. So, let's first check the attendance. Miss Alvarez Queenie, Miss Alonso Freya, Miss Galval Maxine, Mr. Henry Leroy, Mr. Laksamana Lester, Mr. Laria Mon, Miss Manalo Katie, Miss Masakayan Andrea, Mr. Pare Oli, Mr. Roosevelt Ezekiel, Mr. Calvo Tony, Miss Torres Alisa, Mr. Berain Chunel, and lastly, Miss Visco Lorraine. Wow, class! Perfect attendance! Keep it up! Class, before we start, let's have a recap. Do you still remember what we discussed yesterday? Yes, Lee. Very good! Food and beverages can be following with two types. And that is the on-premise and the off-premise. What about you, Maxine? Nice one! Food and beverages services can be following by a cycle. What is it, Lorraine? Great! Great answer! Physiological, economical, social, and physiological are the following needs that need to be satisfied as an objective of the food and beverages services. Okay, now that we already recall what we discussed the last time, let's start our lesson for today. But before that, let's have a game. We have 6 couple words here that connected to our topic for today. But before that, let's group yourselves into 2 groups. The group 1 are the girls, while the group 2 are the boys. You must raise your hand before your classmate so you can answer the words that has been scribbled here. The one who will correctly answer the words and the one who will win, the group that will win, will receive a simple reward. So, let's start, class. Number 1. What is the Scrabble words in number 1? Yes, Freya. Correct. Cafeteria. How about the number 2? Yes, Junelle. Snack bar. Great answer. Let's go to number 3. Oh, what is it, Mark? You're right. American service. Number 4. Yes, Katie. What? Oh, right. Buffet. Now, let's go to number 5. What is the Scrabble word of number 5? Yes, Tony. Wow. You're right. Mobile pantries. Yes, Alisa. Correct answer. rewards from me after class for the both groups and the one who answered correctly. So, class, what do you think about those Scrabble words? Yes, Lester? Excellent! These words are different food services where we can find in food establishments. What are the importance and connection of these words with each other? Don't worry, we will discuss it for today because our topic for today is different types of food and beverage services in hotels or restaurants. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to explain the various types of food and beverage services, examine factors that contribute to the procedures of food and beverage services, and apply the use of each types of food and beverage. So, there are many different types of food and beverage services. Types are procedures, but the major category of the food service is plate service, card service, platter service, buffet service, and family style service. So let's discuss first the table service. What is the table service? Table service consists of English service, American service, and free plate service, or etc. In this food and beverage, the guest is seated at the table with leg cover and order from the menu. The guest has to be greeted with eye contact and warm welcome. The server or waiter address the guest by sir and madam. While if the server knows the guest name, then they should address the guest by their surname and title. It will just happen if the customer is regular, if they have reservation, and if they are VIP customers. In this table service, they assist the guest in seating as per the number of persons or any special request. It may be a romantic dinner with two people, woman, family, or they have appointments. While seating, the guests the least desirable areas like the tables near the side station, kitchen, dishwashing area, or etc. to be only offered is all other tables are full. The menu to be presented after opening to the woman first, then the host, and clockwise for the other guests. It means when you are giving the menu, you need to ask first the woman before the man. And in table service, they are giving special attention on the kids. And when serving the guest orders, the server or waiter should have a good understanding of who ordered what dishes. If she is the one who orders or he is the one, you need to give it correctly. Next is English service. What is an English service, or what we call it family style food and beverage service? English service requires the food to be placed on large platters or in large bowls. These food portions are then delivered to the guest table by waiters or servers. Once the host checks and approves the food, the same is placed on the table. The guests then pass the food around the table and serve themselves. In some cases, the host may also ask the waiter to serve the food. This is a common side of food and beverage service style, as the ease of service and waiters shouldn't be highly skilled. The family style food and beverage service is easy to implement. In this type of service, we need a little dining area or a space. Because this is a family style, when the last guest gets served, may not get enough items if other guests had taken more. And in this type of service, we don't need a much skilled waiter because guests pass the food with each other. Next is French service. What is French service? French service is a very detailed and highly skilled type of service. We need a skilled waiter, host, and many more. It is a very elaborate and expensive type of service. The chefs demonstrate culinary skill by preparing meals in front of the guests. Normally, all fine dining restaurants follow this type of service. Those are pure luxury. VIPs or VVIPs are also given this type of service style, where the chef is attending the guests. Plated entries are served from the right, all other courses from the left. Beverages are served from the right. French service style is very expensive because it involves professional waiters, like what I said before, to the server properly and slowly. The ambience and decoration of the restaurant are always in high luxury. All diners are given the individual attention and they enjoy it. That's why I can say the French service is for all the riches. Next service is silver service. What is a silver service? The service style is similar to the French service and Guéridon service. The Guéridon is card service, alright. The difference is an elaborate sterling silverware is used for the food and beverage service. Due to the fact that silver cutlery and crockery are expensive, silverware is used most commonly in hotels and restaurants. It means in this silver service, we all use silverwares. Only fine dining or specialty restaurant use silverware due to high investment and maintenance costs. In this kind of service, the food and beverages are served in silver cutlery and cookery. The table is normally set with sterling silverware. All food is portioned into silverware from the kitchen itself. The silver platters are kept the table side station normally with hotel plates during serving and waiter present of the food to the host for approval and serves to the guests. A service spoon and fork is used for serving. All we heard is pure silver. Okay? Next is American service. What is an American service or what we call pre-plate service? One of the most common and widely accepted type of food and beverage service is the American service. The servers take guest orders in the dining area. The order is sent to the kitchen staff via kitchen order ticket. In this kind of American service, we give ticket to the servers or waiter to get our food. Food is prepared and pre-plated in the kitchen itself by the chef. The chef is the one who decorated it and by to give the guest. The server or bus person or waiter bring the food to the restaurant and place on side stands. Pre-plated food is then served to the guests by the server. Next is Russian service. What is Russian service? Similar to the French service but faster and less expensive. Display and presentation are the major part of this service. All whole joints, poultry, game, fish, etc. are elaborately garnished and dressed. After presenting to the guests, the server or waiter portion are carded and served to guests. Normally, only one server is required per table. No extra space is required for the equipment like the French and beverages service style, ideally suited for buffet service with the fixed menu. in Geridon trolley. It means in the service, we need a cart to bring the food to the guests. The Geridon troll has a portable heating unit for completing the cooking process. In that troll, in the cart, they have a portable heating and they will show to the guests how the food cook. A wide variety of fish, meat, and poultry is either cooked or flamed in the trolley. Chef Dura is responsible for taking orders, serving drinks, and preparing food at the table. Except for the waiters, the one who is serving the guests is the chef. The chef, or what we call Chef Dura. In a large hotel, Commis Dura assists the Chef Dura. We have the call Chef Dura and Commis Dura. The Chef Dura is the chef, while the Commis Dura is the one who will assist the Chef Dura. But the chef should know how to use a spoon and fork for serving the cooked food to the guests. The prepared food should be garnished as per the standard before serving. This type of food and beverages service can be only implemented on a well-planned and designed dining room. The food is always served from the right-hand side of the guest. It means the chef and the cart is on the right side of the guest. All the fixture, furniture, layouts, etc. should be compatible with the elegant service style offered. And this type of food and service will provide highly personalized guest service. This is personalized and detailed by the guest. High level of customer satisfaction as the dishes are prepared, carved, or flamed in their presence. They show how they process the food. Good merchandising device. They have the good merchandising device. And they have to show how they cook and they merchandise and purchase it. The average spending power is high. It means it costs expensive. Next is snack bar service. There is a stall, a tall stall is placed on a counter so the guests may order and eat at the counter itself. A menu card is presented or the guest can choose the food directly from the display counter. In some restaurants, the available items are simply displayed on the blackboard or LCD monitor. This kind of service is normally followed in bar and pubs. We can say that in this snack bar service, the customer can see the food itself. They know what is it before they order. Self-service. What is a self-service food and beverage service? In this type of food and beverage service, the guest or customer is required to help himself or herself. There is no waiter, there is no server. Normally, food is either kept on a counter or paid. They can choose the food in there. The customer picks up the required food from the tray. Payment is either done prior to the food pick up or after food is picked up. And the layout of such food and beverage service type should be done for free guest flow. Next is buffet service. What is a buffet service? Buffet service displays food in a chatting dish on counters or tables. Guests or customers help themselves to pick as many items they would like to eat. We can say the buffet service, we can say in the card, right? Right, class? Plates and cutlery is kept at the starting of the buffet counter. It means before you get the food, the spoon and fork is the one you can see. There are servers behind the counters who helps the guests with serving the food from the chatting dish to the plate. Buffet can be a simple food spread to very single point service. The guest pays the food and beverages over the counter. From the same counter, he or she received the food and beverage. Most of the fast food, takeaways, drive-thru, etc. are example. Automated vending machine are also considered as a single point food and beverage service. In this single point service, the example is the McDo, Jollibee, or the fast food chains here in a. Next is room service. What is a room service, or what we call, or in another called in-room dining service? This type of food and beverages service, as per the name suggests, is provided in the guest room. The room service menu should match with the guest needs, expectation, and hotel operations. Guests make food and beverage order from the room telephone, interactive television, or hotel's mobile app. Maximum of the room service orders in a hotel is for breakfast. For small orders, the room service tray is properly laid out, is used for serving the guests. For large orders, a room service trolley is used for serving. In this room serving, if just a small order, it will just bring in the room by the use of the tray. But if it's a large order, they need a cart or a troll to bring the food in the guest room. Next is takeaway service. What is a takeaway service? It is similar to single point style of food and beverages service. This takeaway service, we can call it take out. Takeaway orders are received either over the counter, driveway, telephone, website, or mobile app. It can be a delivery in the home, or can call what you want to eat. Payments are either made in advance via online payment or paid by cash at the time of order pickup. All fast food restaurants provide takeaway option. The automated vending machine is also used for this type of service. Mobile pantries. What is the mobile pantries? These are moving food preparation pantries installed in service elevators. Orders taken by the orders takers are passed onto the moving pantry. The food is then prepared and served on the appropriate floor. There are other types of mobile pantries where the food is prepared in the main kitchen and then sent to the floor with a mini mobile pantry. In-room dining staff picks up the food from the floor and serves to the guest room. There is some hotel that use this mobile pantry. It can be in the elevator, and it can be also in the guest room or the room hotel. Next is blue plate service. What is a blue plate service? Blue plate service is a type of table service commonly used for a small group of guests. Normally, the table and dining area is small in this service. They are pre-plate meals with meal, veggies, etc. The serving plate may also have divided regions. In this blue plate service, the food is already in the plate and it will be given already in the guest. And all the food in each plate are all the same with different options and proportions. What is automatic or conveyor belt service? Food and beverages serve guests via a conveyor belt. Guests make an order via the mobile app, restaurants or hotel mobile app after selecting the table or seat number. Food is delivered via conveyor belt to the table. We can find this kind of service in a sushi restaurant where from the touch screen, which is then sent to the robotic arms processors. The order is then prepared by the robotic arm and placed on a small conveyor belt. Payment is automatically charged to the guest room account. Smartphones with the hotels or cruise liners mobile app are installed also used for selecting the orders. Normally, this type of robotic arm is used to prepare cocktails and mocktails in bar. This type of service, we can always, there is no here in the Philippines. We can see it in Singapore, China, or Japan, where is the technology is more advanced than us. This robotic service can be paid by smartphones and used by interactive touch. So, alright, let's have an activity today. Find a partner and get a short bond paper and make a slogan that will campaign about the type of food and beverages that you chosen. This is the mechanics of the slogan making. 1. The slogan making is for all grade 11 students major in food and beverages. Each student must have a partner. Okay? Do you have a partner in class? The participants will bring their own materials. And the participants or students will make their own slogan based on the themes: the way you serve, where you eat, show who you are. Our criteria for judging is creativity for 20%, neatness for 15%, relevance to the theme 35%, originality 15%, and uniqueness 15%, total of 100%. You only have 15 minutes to make the slogan making. Class starts now. Okay class, time's up. Pass the paper. So class, after this, let's have a quiz. Answer this for 10 minutes. Alright, exchange papers. Are you finished? Okay, pass the paper. Okay. Before you go, and after we finish our lesson, we have an assignment. Watch different types of food and beverage services video and choose one of the best. List the procedure and reason why you choose it. The video links are already in our class group chat. This is the criteria of our essay that we will be. 4 per excerpt, 3 accomplished, 2 capable, and 1 beginner. The features of what you will make is the quality of writing and the grammar, usage, and the mechanics. Okay class, before we go, let's read this together. Tell me what you eat, and I will tell you who you are. By G. Anselme Brilliant Sabarin. Always remember class, that the thing that you eat, the food that you eat will reflect yourself, your physical, mental, and how you discipline yourself. Okay? Now, do you still have a question, class? None? Okay. Pick up a pieces of paper